had a message for somebody right now who's watching this. Aren't you tired of carrying all that emotional and mental weight? Isn't it exhausting carrying all that shit around? Your soul was not designed to hold on all that baggage. It doesn't belong to you. Quit carrying around. You know that you have the choice of letting it go. The only reason you haven't is because you're not truly tired of holding it. When you get to the point where it's just, it doesn't fit with you anymore, it's become this big thing that's just, it's cumbersome. You know what I mean? Let it go. Who you are is enough for everywhere you go. Your existence is enough. You don't need a reason to be good enough. You don't need a reason to finally just bask in who you are. Let it go. You deserve it. You're worthy of it. Some of y'all are holding on to somebody else's shit. So not only are they holding their own shit, but you're holding it too. And for what? Who's it helping? Not you. Not them. And I just heard somebody say, well, Sage, do you think I'm holding this shit for fun? If it was that easy to let it go, then I would have. But here's where I got you. When you have the intent of something and you truly living in that intent, you automatically become the vibration of whatever it is that you want. The only reason why you're still holding on to that shit is because you're not 100% and letting it go. You still believe that you need to hold on to it for whatever reason. And it's serving you in some kind of beneficial way, whether it's you believe that you need to suffer, whether it's you believe that by holding on to it, you're helping someone else out, or you maybe even think that you're protecting yourself. And that is why you still hold on to it. It's like leaving a relationship. When you get to the point where you are like, I cannot do this anymore, that's when you let it go. That's when you pack your shit. I know this is a strong start to this video, but we aren't playing anymore in 2023. It's literally, we can do this the easy way and we can do this the hard way. Because I don't know if you've noticed, but people don't have the choice in facing their shit anymore. It's getting thrown in their face. And how they choose to handle it is how much, they suffer through it. If you know, you know. Alright, I have a tree who's a homie, his name is Nathan, and I go there from time to time to just talk to him, because he always gives me such great advice. And I was filling him in on how I've been working through limiting beliefs around self-worth and self-love, and he gave me some lovely advice that I want to share with y'all, because I wouldn't have even realized that I was doing this if it wasn't for him. When I recognized that it was time for me to start increasing my self-love and my self-worth, I automatically went into, okay, what do I need to unlearn so that I can love myself more? Like unlearning the habit of comparing myself to people, unlearning the habit of talking to myself in a negative way, right? Which is all good things to do. But what I wasn't doing was digging to see what is beautiful about myself truly. The reason that I was comparing myself to people is because I was seeing the light and beauty in them. And because I wasn't seeing it in myself, I was constantly trying to fill in something that was missing. And when I think to myself, what do I truly, truly love about myself? What makes me shine? I was coming up empty-handed. So Nathan was explaining to me that because I was so focused on trying to unlearn, that I wasn't taking the time out to give myself actual self-love by praising the good things about me, that I love myself. Not just that I'm beautiful, not that I'm smart, but the genuine, unique things about me, because I am unique, I am special. And of course, so is everyone else. Each and every person that you see is unique and special, but in their own way. Your DNA, your genetic makeup, the way you express yourself is unique to only you. There are no mistakes and repeats in the universe. Everyone shines the way they do for a reason. So, I'm going to start journaling and really paying attention to my little oddities and my little unique traits. And when I see them, I'm going to hype them up. Because when I was growing up, I wasn't really praised for my oddities, my uniqueness. I was praised for things like good grades, performing well in things, the way that I help others. But all of those things aren't really like unique to my essence. You know what I mean? So, from my friend Nathan the Tree, I am now relaying this message to you, and I hope it helps. I see my paintings up there. I have so many that I'm running out of space to put them. I was like putting them all across there, but they kept falling down every time I would sit down. And you know how jarring it is to be laying down and a fucking painting just smacks you in the head. It's very discombobulating. This is the most recent painting that I did, and I like these because they're small. It's not like a multi-day commitment. It's just a little, escape for me from like the everyday life, and I just zone out and I paint, maybe watch a little Naked and Afraid, but I just wanted to show all this because I'm so proud of it and it's so cute. But hey, listen, I also wanted to share something that I realized as my thoughts were thoughting. That thought was, as we, naturally in varying degrees think about what other people think of us, how they perceive us, they're perceiving us through their own ego. This is transformative for me. This was insightful for me because as I think about my own ego and the bullshit that it likes to give to me, and I say that with love, right? Not, but my ego lies to me a lot. Not out of harm, but it's doing its best to keep me safe, even if its technique is rooted in trauma. And so I realize now that other people's egos are doing the same thing because all egos are wired that way. So how I'm trying to perceive, no, let me rephrase this another way because it's crazy. My ego is filtering what other people are saying through its own trauma while filtering what they're saying through their own trauma at the same time. Do you get what I'm trying to say? If I'm attempting to concern myself what someone else is thinking, I am filtering through my own bullshit at the same time as attempting to filter through their bullshit. If I say something that I'm worried might offend someone else, I'm not taking into account that how they receive my statement is also filtered through their own biases and traumas that they went through. Why am I taking responsibility for that? I painted this, right? It's the throat chakra, and there's a cat, and you see what the cake says? Some people might not think this is a woke painting, but to me, it is. And I think it's very relevant for right now. There's power in this cake. I think I'll end it right there. I think I made my point, and I think you get it. So, I love you. Thank you for watching. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And I'll see you in the next video.